about to give a speech.
I feel like I learned all this time for
Maybe it's just you.
In a poll done by Vegetarian Times, out of the 317 million people that live in the United States, 7.3 million of them are vegetarians. On top of that, 22.8 million people follow a vegetarian-inclined diet. Now, India has the most vegetarians in their population, standing at 31%. We are close behind at 13% of our population being all vegetarian. Now, in my opinion, I would rather live in France, as their population stands at 1.5% vegetarian, plus they have outlawed all vegan meals to be served at public restaurants. If everybody chose to not eat red meat, not only would they be missing all of the nutrients from it, they could possibly hinder the U.S. meat industry. Red meat contains 7 very important nutrients that a body needs. If people stopped eating red meat, they would miss out on things like iron, creatine, zinc, phosphorus, B vitamins, and lipoic acid. The 2 most important nutrients that your body needs is iron and lipoic acid. WebMD states that iron is the most common deficiency in the United States today. It helps transport oxygen throughout the body and also helps create healthy red blood cells. And without healthy red blood cells carrying oxygen throughout the body, people become heavily fatigued. Lipoic acid is stated to be a vitamin-like chemical called an antioxidant. It's used for help with diabetes, memory loss, chronic fatigue, HIV, cancer, liver disease, and Lyme disease. It also helps prevent certain kinds of cell damage and breaks down carbohydrates to make energy. According to Authority Nation, red meat is one of the most nutritious foods you can eat. But besides nutrition, think about what effects it would have on the U.S. meat industry. If everybody boycotted red meat, the meat industry in the United States could go bankrupt. Huffington Post stated that chicken is becoming more popular than beef in the United States, and the U.S. is stepping closer to the realization that the meat industry could be in trouble. With less demand for red meat, it means less production, meaning less jobs for American people. With less production, that means that the United States would have to import 2 to 3 times as much beef as they already import, costing them billions and billions every year. Now, to know more about the beef industry would mean that I would have to repeat my previous speech, but I'm not going to get into that. With the myth busted that meat is harmful for you, you can see just how much healthier it is to eat red meat. And also, eating red meat helps the U.S. sustain our own economy. So the question is this: to eat meat or not to eat meat? This shouldn't be a question.
That was awesome.
Good job.